So I ain't lying, guys. Ryobi is giving away 250,000 walk-behind mowers. Stick around and find out why. Hey y'all, thanks for tuning back into Chickanic. Hope everybody's having a great week. Yep, Ryobi is giving away 250,000 walk-behind mowers. But there's a reason why. There's been some massive recalls. But before we get into today's video, if you're a fan of saving time, money, and frustration while fixing your own small engine equipment while watching in-depth tutorials, you've come to the right place because that's what I do. I upload a couple times a week, and if that sounds interesting, hit that like button, smash that subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, and please leave a comment. I love to read through the comments, and I will reply to all the early commenters. So today we've got some serious news to unpack. Two big names in the battery-powered equipment game, Dewalt and Ryobi, have hit us with massive recalls. We're talking over 300,000 mowers combined. Dewalt's recall dropped in August of 2024, and Ryobi followed with theirs in February of 2025. So grab your coffee, because we're diving into what went wrong, why it matters, and what you need to do if you've got one of these mowers sitting in your garage. Dewalt recalled over 55,000 walk-behind mowers in the United States and Canada. Ryobi went even bigger. They recalled over 250,000 mowers from Canada and the US. I mean, that's 250,000 mowers. Add it up and we're looking at over 300,000 walk-behind mowers that could potentially be ticking time bombs in your garage. Or at least not working like they should. And these mowers aren't cheap either. Both of these brands are selling these particular mowers for $500 to $750 each. Imagine dropping that much cash to find out your mower is potentially going to slice you up or burn your shed down. So let's get to the facts. What's behind these recalls? So let's start with Dewalt. Their recall was issued in August of 2024. And they targeted a specific 2024 model 21-inch push and self-propelled mowers. Now, I will leave a link in the description box below so you can check this recall out for yourself if you have one of these mowers, but you'll need to check your rear door to find your model number. Now, the issue? Water. Doesn't matter if it's a light drizzle, a humid area, if it's been rained on. The issue is water getting trapped inside the handle, which somehow is cutting off your safety switch that when you let go of the bail handle and the mower is supposed to just stop, it don't. Not only this, but one customer's mower just started up by itself with no key in it. But the last thing you want is a mower just sitting in your garage being able to start whenever it wants to. So if you have one of these mowers, stop using it immediately. Get a hold of your local dealer or whoever you purchased it from. That way you can get the repair that's needed. Now, Ryobi's a whole different game. They're just giving a free mower to whoever already bought one because their mowers are just catching on fire while they're being used. Now, Ryobi's recall dropped in February of 2025, covering a bunch of 40-volt, 21-inch cordless models sold from 2021 to January of 2025. These were Home Depot mowers, retailing for about $500 to $700 a piece. The problem? Overheating. There's a push-on connector in the power head that will get so hot, it'll just catch on fire. We're not talking a little smoke. We're talking 97 reports of it overheating and 5 reports of it full-blown catching a blaze. So what is Ryobi's response? Stop using it at all. Disable it. Take it back wherever you bought it from and get you a brand new free mower. That's right. Ryobi is replacing 250,000 of these mowers. That's a chunk out of the bank. So what's the math there? We're talking 250,000 mowers at, they say $500 to $700, so we'll go 600 a pop. What is that, like 150 million? Is that right? That's a lot. So nobody wants a flaming mower or a blade that won't stop. If you have one of these mowers, I will leave links in the description box below to all the recall notices you need to check out. Now, what's funny is while I was checking out these recalls, I came across another Dewalt recall that, although it's a little off topic, it might interest you. I know it did me. Yeah, I was real interested when I saw there was 1.2 million compound miter saws that were recalled. So I'll go ahead and leave that one in the description box too. Before I head out though, I got something super cool sent to me in the mail and I want to take this opportunity to show it to you because I think you might like it. Have you ever looked at a tool and thought, why didn't I think of that? First, let me show you something. I am a ridiculous hoarder of scrunches. Why? Why do I have so many in my one drawer? They're not all needed, right? I mean, what am I doing here? Let's see what I got. I got a little short one here. That's got its uses. Another one exactly like it. Oh, this one, that's got the tiny nut size on it. Yeah. Is that it? What about the next drawer? Why? Why do I have? So this is my favorite, of course, because, you know, it's got the T27 on the end. This is an actual steel scrunch. But, my Lord. Okay, one more drawer. Do you think I have any in here? No. Okay, that's good. But why? Why do I have all these in my toolbox? I do not need all these. And I don't need half those anymore because I've got this. This is a Ratchet Scrench, and a lot of you might have known they existed. I did not. Thanks for telling me. We're talking 13 millimeter, 19 millimeter. We've got the size for all of your Husqvarna, for your Echoes, for your Poulans, and steel. Not only that, it ratchets. Ooh, that click. Now, why is this tool so awesome? Well, if you're a commercial cutter and you've got multiple different brands of chainsaws, so you don't have to go around hunting for one, this definitely will come in handy and save the rest. But if you are a firefighter, if you know how extremely handy this will come in. Look at that width right there. A lot of fire departments have super big commercial heavy duty chainsaws with a complete wrapped handle all the way around the saw. The worst thing to do is to try to get your side cover off to change your chain out or to sharpen it. This is because it's really hard to get your scrunch in the position to get your nuts off. But with a tool like this, it'll be easy peasy. And that's probably why a firefighter invented it. So I want to thank them for sending me one. They're not sponsoring me or paying me to, sell their product. I just thought it was really cool. If you want to get your own, I'll leave a link to it in the description box below. All right, guys, so hopefully this video saved you some time, money, and frustration in the future. If you haven't found me at Facebook, find me at facebook.com/Chickanic. Find me on Instagram at @Chickanic, or find me at Chickanic.com. And if you ain't tired of me yet, check this video out right here.